250 large in the book bag. I do my by my lonely. That's probably why these know me. I order $50 guacamole. And my diamonds hit. Why your rollie tick. A blue fur. Boo, they all lame.
Allora Sim, dunque ho capito che oggi non ci sei, no? Mi hai detto.
That's for even thinking you was with us. We don't like jokes, don't be with us. Saw the car keys, now with us. Roscoe's on the table, that's for breakfast. For a high roller, they get. Ice-T told me I was special. I know the big by the exit.
Let's meet the starting lineup for Austin. At small forward.
Questi sono tosti.
At the other forward position. Let's meet your home team. At shooting guard, number 17.
Ecco dentro.
At the other guard position.
È il perro.
Number 71.
È il perro. Andiamo perro. Tedesco, che prima l'MVP per vedo.
Welcome everyone to Noche en ABL. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin.
I love it, David. I got to tell you, got to give them a lot of credit. Thank you for that report. So the Austin starting five. Lights out there with Nogueira. Then there's Blunt. Then there's Dimes. Boomer out there with Jay. Then there's Shake and Bake. Then there's the captain. And it's Shorty in at the 2 spot. Something you love, Clark. We should see some terrific rebounding here in this one tonight.
Yeah, you know how I feel about glass eaters, Kevin. I love to see guys do work on the boards. And that's both boards. On the offensive end, pursuing the ball, getting extra possessions. Defensively, it's the last step to a good defensive possession.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Buckner. Shoots from the high post. It's good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensive.
Shake and Bake passes to the captain. Here's Shake and Bake.
Bravo Perro, che taglio, mamma mia, il taglio.
Right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than layups, so I'd agree with you there.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Here's Buckner. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Shorty. Back to Miles. It's tipped. And Shea gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Here's Buckner. With the drive, it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Austin able to retain the possession here. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Here's Colson. Here's lights out. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. She's checked in for Jay. Austin shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. And the free throw, no good. Here's Shorty. Pass to T. Passes to the captain. 6 to shoot. And the pass to Boomer. Nogueira with the steal. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Buckner. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Shorty, the pass to the captain. Got a hand on it. And there's the foul. It'll go on the captain. That is his first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
Oh, ragazzi, siamo terzi,
For Austin,
calmi.
they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Austin moving it around. Here's Buckner. Offensive rebound. Lights out. And the basket
No, ma
is
va!
good. He's got a
Ma
chance
com'è
here for one more at the
possibile?
line.
Ma come cazzo è possibile, dai?
Nice job.
Cioè, quarto fallo, ma dai.
I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
For Austin, they have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt earlier.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And guys, they've taken a huge step forward at the free throw line this season, especially when you compare it to
Che
last season.
palle.
They're a completely different team in that area.
Here's Colson. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And the dunk by Nogueira.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays
Io
that
cane,
makes
oh.
a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
But, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Austin making a switch here. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Down low, Dixon. Bill Doza with the rebound. Austin leading by 5. Shot from 12. And there's another one for Austin.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Shorty, the pass to Verejao. Here is Boomer. Pass to Shorty. Just 3 to shoot. Lets it go from 11, and no good. Trying to use the glass. Austin with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now.
Ma boh, dai, ragazzi, che palle, cioè, che palle.
Austin shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And he knocks down the first one.
Taking 2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 1:15 left in the first quarter of the game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Dixon, takes it inside, and he banks in the layup.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Austin leading by 7. Here now, Vildoza. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's the break. Here's Shorty. Here's Boomer, and it's blocked. And the call will go against Boomer.
Second personal foul.
So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. Austin shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 43 seconds left here in the first quarter. Dixon passes to Boomer. Here's Shorty. Pass to the captain. Shoots. And it's Austin with the rebound. Lights out's got 4 rebounds in this game. Right wing. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the first. Vildoza, the pass to Lights Out. Lays it up and banks it in. Lights Out's got his third bucket of the night.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. It's Austin up by 11. Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Austin.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually, have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
Yeah, also, though, they've done a good job of pounding on the offensive glass for second chance points.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. We've got Allen, Jay out there with P, and there's Perkins, and it's Dixon in at the 1. Allen inside the three-point line. And no one able to grab it as it goes out of bounds.
Still home team ball.
And Greg, as the playoffs loom in the distance, for those teams who have overachieved in the regular season, how do they ensure that their success continues in the postseason?
Well, listen, the skeptics will remain. And you've got to understand the playoffs are a different animal. You have to be resilient and adaptable. And when that adversity hits, that's when your focus has to rise.
Here's Buckner. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Here's Lights Out, and he dunks it down.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Dixon passes to Allen. They get a hand on it. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. And it's good for 2. He's got 8.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Driving in. They get it back. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. To the middle, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Pass to Nogueira. Here's Colson. Inside, here's Buckner. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And Austin leads by 15.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. Strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Shake and bake passes to Miles. Overplunked. Second shot opportunity. Miles. That's good.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Here's Colson. No points in the game yet for him. From the high post. Connects. The jumper drops.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
And here's a timeout from Monty Williams.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Draw 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Shorty. The pass to Shakin. And it comes off the front of the rim. We've got 1:55 left in the first half. Kicks it to Nogueira. Austin moving it around. Here's Buckner. 8 points for him. He takes it in. Pass to Blunt. Here's Colson. 5 on the clock. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Around 24%. Not a good showing here. Shot from 6. And it's blocked. And that's going to be out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Austin making a switch here.
The lineup for Austin.
Passes it to Bruno. Oh, shake and bake from 20 feet out. Vildoza with the rebound.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebound. Been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Dai, ma Dio cane, Dio forte,
Foul
Dio
number 2
cane.
for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Lights out, checked in for Austin. Here's Vildoza. It's deflected. 30 seconds left in the first half of the game. Boomer the pass to the captain. The pass to Boomer.
Non va niente oggi.
Here now, Vildoza. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. The 10-footer. And another shot. And it's good on the way in. 11 points for lights out.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
And so it...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Checking out Austin. Kenny, what's your viewpoint? Credit these guys for coming.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from lights out.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. On the court for Austin. Lights out there at Blunt. Then it's Nogueira. Then there's Dimes. Here's Buckner. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Here's Shorty. Count that bucket.
Golden.
Austin leading by 15. Here's Colson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Lights out. The three-pointer, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Buckner. He's got 8 for 3. And once again off the mark by Austin.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Here's Shorty. Pass to Boomer. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy, and I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing them out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
Nogueira pulls it in. For Austin, they've gone 0-4 from the field in the second half, yet to find the mark. Pass to Colson. Here's Buckner. Passes it to Colson. Shot clock at 6. Got a piece of it, and he recovers it. And the shot is good. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Shake and bake passes to Miles. Here's the captain. This one for 3. And it's Austin with the rebound. Nogueira's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Perché fa così?
Shoots the 3. And they recover it. Pass to Buckner. And here's Nogueira. 4 on the clock. Austin needs to get off a shot here. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Now the pass to Shaken. Offline with his 3. Austin leading by 15. Releases from 15. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
You know, it's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he's struggled so mightily.
And it's Miles with the jam.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And Austin calls their first timeout of the game.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
1:58 left in the third. Vildoza, the pass to Lights Out. It's started by Verajao. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Vildoza. Fires for 3. Verajao grabs the board. Gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Defended by Miles. Passes it to Vildoza. To the paint. Lights Out passes to Vildoza. Misses from short range.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Austin.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
With some art, it's tipped, and he's able to get it back. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Vildoza's got his first 2 points of the night.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Up it goes, and the Austin lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Dixon.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
30 seconds left in the third. He lobs it up, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. Here's the captain. Off target from outside.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution. So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Here's Dixon, and it's good. 2 points. D's got 8 points.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of play.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Austin leads by 12. And And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. The captain out there with Jay, and it's ABC, and there's Perkins, and it's Dixon in at the point.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Tries from 10. Out left to the wing. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. They're looking now at a sizable deficit.
And there's still time left, so they don't necessarily have to really rush the game.
Both teams changing it up here.
In for Austin.
And Austin shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Defended by Miles. Here's Vildoza. That's good from 17 feet away.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
And out of bounds as Austin gains possession. Shorty filled in for ABC. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Pass to Buckner. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Second team foul.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And now that we've gotten a taste of it, Greg, what do you think of the play-in tournament?
I love it. I mean, it definitely has some pros and cons, and you want to keep as many teams as possible engaged down the stretch, but it's a long season, and for some teams, it just got a little bit long.
Myers, there's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
First team foul.
First free throw is good.
Shooting for the home team. At the line.
And so he hits both.
Even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Ball is turned over.
Lights out, checked in for Austin.
Into the lineup for Austin.
Gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. There's shake and bake. There's the pass to Shorty. Up it goes, and the Austin lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Boomer.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
There's the drive. The shot by Colson, no good. Gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Off the mark, get a chance to trim it to single digits. Austin leading by 11. To the inside. Second chance shot. And it's Nogueira missing.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Shorty. Here's shake and bake. No good from outside.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Here's Nogueira. Here's lights out. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouls.
Being just 31% in the game. Here he goes. And it goes down 2 points. Blunt's got his first points of the game.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game. Lights out.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Teams need contributions from everybody to win on the road, not just the stars. And he's done more than his share tonight. An outstanding performance.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Austin.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And what a huge standout performance it was.
For Lights Out.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
They get the rebound. And it's Miles missing.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And that one, good.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Pass to the captain. Here's the 3. And it's Austin with the rebound. Here's Buckner. And so it's Austin winning this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure.
Distrutto proprio. Io ho poca roba, 8 punti di arci, male della loro, male della massa.